All right, what a blessed Saturday. Today being the 30th of August 2025, and this is not the last Saturday inside the month of August. And the program we listen to now the Epic Entertainment Review with the country in Epic Radio FM 99.3. And entirety of the show, they focus on everything where they happen inside salon entertainment industry. Where they review the big things where happen inside entertainment industry, from music to film to comedy to content creating, even if we can remote for some of the stakeholders them and the big allege them where they handle salon entertainment business. And we where they bring the program can to you, me name the dictionary debonair, the Gen Z body, alongside country man Bojo. And today being the 30th of August, now the 242nd day of the year 2025, we simply mean say it all left 123 days remaining for the round of 2025. Countryman Boju, we don't knock 242 days inside 2025. It all left 123 days. Follow we say bye bye to 2025. Countryman Boju, what does this mean for you personally?
I think a success for we all, if at least you able make the difference, from the time when you start. But if you don't make the difference, I think say something not good for you. If you don't make the difference, I'm just say you lack the end, because we don't come out in a long pass waiting the left. But Lord, thank you totally for the well body and long life we make with the up to the 10 years old, and we pray and hope we'll see the ending of the year.
So that's waiting countryman Buju to make them clear. We hope for see how 2025 will go about, because it will left 123 days more for every round of everything. So you are there, and you don't follow so far on how we don't start the year up till now. We don't go like Lily and Lily. Notwithstanding that, say we always get on this day in history who can like foretell we listeners about things that will happen inside the world, and also things that really happen also inside salon business. And on this day in history, on the 30th of August, that one day that's something very interesting as we can put them across, which is on the 30th of August, we see the president of Belarus, when President Alexander Lukashenko, now today na in birthday. So if you know the president of Belarus, Lukashenko, now today Lukashenko in birthday. And also one of America's richest man them, when Warren Buffett. Today also na name born Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett and born on the 30th of August 1930. And also on this day in history in 2021, following one chaotic withdrawal, the last U.S. troop be left Afghanistan after 7 years, where even the war of the country be officially done. America and troops be still inside Afghanistan. So it just say the American government, well, now people will like peace, they like serenity. But where the work is done, they can still around, and at that we don't know what can keep them around. And Kotima Buju can attest to the fact, say even when salon war be done, I'm still around. That's also Buju. Yeah. They be still around. It take them time before they close down, and then they pack and go. Mm-hmm. So that particular one day, well, the one in a book man Buju, I know you think if NBN will be working on a Buju.
Well, say any side with that issue they cannot come. However, on a don't try on a level best for settlement, and then they done one thing. So you cannot settle everybody, you cannot say you don't forget about this issue, at the same time you get for the monitor for see if everybody really don't adhere to which have a certain time, then you will not see that yes, this is not over. So the increment at times we working on us on side them, the peacekeeper can always be around. Some that will go, there's some that is still left for the monitor of the situation.
Well, that narration would you get for say about this day in history. Away from that particular one day, also on this day in history, Boko thing be happen also if I can put across for we listeners out there and we viewers really watch we live on Facebook forget for see and understand very very well. And also on this day in history, on the 30th of August 1914, during the World War I, the Germans be defeat Russia inside the Battle of Tannenberg. So if you're a person will be follow the World War, then you're gonna say on the 30th of August 1914, World War I, Germany be defeat Russia. And also on this day in history, we all see say in 1945, August 30th, the Japanese they be actually occupy Hong Kong. We see that particular one day where the Japanese the occupation of Hong Kong began to end. Everybody be go about in business, and that becomes peace for both the one with the Hong Kong and the Japanese people. And also on this day in history, we see say in 1967, Thurgood Marshall be confirmed say the first African American justice become the first African American justice na the Supreme Court of the United States. So that be a very big one for Thurgood Marshall, we now a black American, we now become the first African American for serve as justice at the Supreme Court of the United States. And also on this day in the history, we see say in 1983, August 30th, one Aeroflot flight 5463 be crashed inside the Dolan Mountain where they approach the Almaty airport inside Kazakhstan, and then they be result for the death of 19 people where they all be there on board. And the last one on this day in history, I believe second Mambuji we don't come across this one here, so where we see say be happening inside 2023, the Gabonese coup will be happening where they be pull Ali Bongo Odimba during one election, where they pull Ali Bongo after 56 years of the Bongo family. So Mambuju, today the 30th of August, the Gabonese citizens celebrate the removal of Ali Bongo, where we see the Bongo family be actually hold on to power for 56 years, and that will literally bring other things away different. And finally, before I count Buju inside for leg of mouth on this day in history, on the 30th of August 1998, the Second Congo War, we see say Congo War, when the armed forces from the DRC and also from the Angola and Zimbabwe and allies be captured Matadi and Inga dams inside Congo, where we say this becomes issue between the Rwanda troops and the Congolese troops. Quantum Buju, now all this we get today on this day in history. Buju, over to you.
Yes, today in history will always come and people can yearn for listen and hear everything can happen. And I think it's good for all. Like I can always say, sometimes you know say this thing will happen, but maybe you don't come out of your mind. Sometimes back you know say this thing will happen so time. When it comes to you inside the program in today's history, then you will get and say, hey, so now so thing will happen so time. So let me listen to entertainment review every Saturday, and you get more fun.
Well, you get more fun. And this one almost skipped me, Quantum Buju. Inside 1981, on the 30th of August, President Muhammad Ali Rajai and the Prime Minister Mohammed Javad Bahona of Iran, let me assassinate them in some bombing. We see that particular one day be very, very devastating for the Iranian people. So in case you don't know, on this day in history, we sympathize with the Iranian people. We get Iranians in Sierra Leone for the death of both the president and the prime minister, where they be killed them inside our bomb attack will be happening inside Iran, and they be blame the Mujahideen. So if you're not possible to, if you conversate with Islamic business, you will know say the Mujahideen are one set of people and we then get their own things when it comes to Islamic issues. You defend them mostly within Iran. So now one set of people and we get the Shiites, the Mujahideen, all those people, they get their own different approach about leadership and all that. Family and all this we get fun on this day in history. We're going to go for a quick break. When we come back, today on conversation, I tell you, Continent Buji, from the WhatsApp forum, the one day, because they want to talk about the film council, Lord have mercy. Buji, the kind charge you don't count what's me and me PV. You count this person, you don't count this other person. You count this other person, you left this other person. Continent Buji, up till this 1 o'clock, the dialogue was on my DM about who's to come and who's not to come. I'm telling you. And do you remember the last one gets the film council and the film guild, how the Sonko be there? Well, this is a separate conversation because the Salon Film Council then get an ongoing election. But postponement. Now the talk all over can talk about today. But before that, let me go for a quick review of the biggest issues them. And not just on some of the things that they can review. Cardinero, according to information we meet with, they say the king bow. Continue Bujo. But we carried that one day out. They say it's one quiet bush. Now the king be bow. And but no videos not come out, no report not come out. But based on the information we don't get, they say the agree. And the information will still meet you back. The $5,000 we see say one big person in this country we give famous that money. Then famous say enough. He say the king for bow, and the king end up for bow. Can't Mambuju, we look for people when we come back. We can give family the big thing that will happen inside the industry. We come back just now.
So na so tego, anything you want I go do. Just give me the love you so tego. Oh my baby, na my baby. This you love ya so na so tego. Anything you want I go do. Just give me the love you so tego. Give me your body, yeah. Give me your body, yeah. Make I put something for your body, yeah. Give me your body, yeah. Give me your body, yeah. Make I drop something for your body, yeah. Call up for me, yeah. Call up for me, yeah. Any side you go, call up for me, yeah. Now they tell you they do, they drive me so crazy. Make I go call up for you, baby, my baby, my baby. Feeling fine, my baby. You and I, my baby. African beauty, my baby, my baby, my baby. Feeling fine, my baby. You feel me crazy, my baby. My one and only. Anytime you pass by the net, yeah. I don't put cola, now me they put cola. And I'm juice to run like a fight to la. Life and not a spark, yeah. Arsenal in Manchester, Katia. One combo on a bit tap, yeah. The bang with me friends, rock, yeah. Yeah, come on. My baby, my baby, my baby. Feeling fine, my baby. You and I, my baby. African beauty, my baby, my baby, my baby. Feeling fine, my baby. Why you feel me crazy, my baby? I want to know. Dark man again, oh. Yo, I see you, man, Jamu. Charismatic. Stiggity dang dang, 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 stiggity dang dang. No squat, stiggity dang dang. Upper back, stiggity dang dang. No squat, upper back. Vipers, Bileti salon titi. I'm a dear calamimbo. Ibuli salon titi. I'm a bonga calamimbo. Me pa iboterko. Ukube itakoko. Koko sa Jamie. Koko do runilo. Mopo sona kalye madir no romi. Apa ison konkala. Ikal wango funu. Apa keme waya funu. Ikal kira kodo putu. Otela me my baby. Okal pa my sweetie. Otela me my lover. Oui. Oui. Oh na na. Oh na 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 na. Mopo kone madeso. Mopo temi o madeso. Oye madeso. Oye makamaner ngonete so. Bonu teima. Bebe matola me. Bebe munontara tikpa. Nye mambote diyan kalangong. Piket sor mumuboter. Okal somo de nye ma. Tesola tamboy, baby oye mamu pop baby, call someone the motor pop baby, se cerca tesola kama no imuko baby boy ya bate kamboy, tesola kama pante smooth, sato no danza danina, onko posone madir song, opa isong kong kala, ikal wango funu, opa keme wayan funu, ikal kira kodo butu, otela me my baby, okal pa my sweetie, otela me my lover, oui, oh na na, mo kone ma de so, mo pote mi o ma de so, oy ma de so, oy ma kamande ronete so, kanfukari, oy mata samiki, kanfukari dengo, oy ne mo butter me, kanfukari dengo. Mama my step tata me Kanfukari yengu Kanfukari Opa isong kong kala Ikal wango funu Opa keme wayan funu Ikal kira kodo putu Otela me my baby Okal pa my sweetie Otela me my lover Oui oh na na, mo kone ma de so, mo pote mi o ma de so, oy ma de so, oy ma kamande ronete so, ibu ni sansa lo titi, ay ma ponga kala mimbo, me ba ibo terko, ukube itakoko. Koko satemi, koko doru nilo. Mopo sona kalye madir noromi. Opa isong kong kala, ikal wango funu. Opa keme wayan funu, ikal kira kodo putu. Otela me my baby, okal pa my sweetie. Otela me my lover. Oui. Oh na na, mo kone ma de so, mo pote mi o ma de so, oy ma de so, oy ma kamande ronete so, bolu teimba, bebe matola me, bebe munon tarat pa nye ma moite diyan kalangong, bebe sor mo motor, okal somo de nye ma, tesola tamboy, baby oye mamu pop baby, call someone the motor pop baby, se cerca tesola kama no imuko baby boy ya bate kamboy, tesola kama pante smooth, sato no danza danina, onko posone madir so, opa isong kong kala, ikal wango funu, opa keme wayan funu, ikal kira kodo putu, otela me my baby, okal pa my sweetie, otela me my lover, oui, oh na na, mo kone ma de so, mo pote mi o ma de so, oy ma de so, oy ma kamande ronete so, kanfukari, oy mata samiki, kanfukari dengo, oy ne mo butter me, kanfukari dengo. Mama my step tata me, kanfukari yengu. Kanfukari.
A real man from the Magic Sound Killer.
Give me reason why I fall the stress. I do me best and let God do the rest. Me only competition na myself. So nobody go kill me happiness. On and on, I go to chill and have some fun. future no go send her. Where me want follow us and no learn her. Keep me focused straight and not go better. I go protect my energy, pay no mind to my enemy. So many tears when my eyes don't bleed. Give me water or NSC. They want for kill me but God knock. Come on mama they pray for me. So many friends and frenemies, but I show love to my folks and G.
You tune in. This is Epic Radio FM 99.3, and the program where you listen to, not the entertainment review, they come to you on this medium. Now, I'm time for let me give you some of the big issues that will happen inside the industry. First of all, let me start with the Cow Dinero and the famous conversation. Well, Frederick Dapeyi Peters, na Creole, they call him famous, and also Amara Denisturi, na rapper, and also now from Lunge Komot. Why I use this particular intro? At some points, Country Mambuju, famous make and clear on the Facebook handle say, how then they ask Creole, do not teach them for where they eat, you they talk, Buju. You remember that particular post the way he make?
Yeah.
So we see say months later, the famous 5,000 issue between Cow and LA, they don't settle yesterday. And information we meet they say Cow will finally do apologize to famous. Bringing before bringing the guest into this conversation, because you know how Cardinal we don't make it. I'll say in the bow, but finally the power literally don't go down. Buju.
Well, it just better at least they able to settle at this kind of because if that particular business day, if like cow be the Tawan or be continue water, if we get food, if we go far, because now then the image only say. It no go calm down. And famous we say, however it be, you know, like how instead of them go make himself feel like picking by the program. So instead back, outside we don't say pass them big. But what it don't big so now, I think the editing also. So thank you for that. They will solve by this kind of.
All right. So let's bring in, I guess, two film stakeholders them inside the conversation. Let's bring them quickly. We'll give you this big headline we happened between Cow and Famous, and this now one thing we it only gone for a while now. And let's bring in, like introduce Director Creole. Director Creole, welcome to the show, Director.
Thank you, Dictionary.
And also Director Cheryl D, welcome to the show, Director.
Thank you very much.
So I want to go more quick about this Cow conversation. Let's start with Cheryl. Cheryl, she said finally now, this Cow Dinero and this famous saga don't come to an end. Cow at some point on Facebook, literally after every court case he come out, he talk say how in a Mr. Buff case. Now, in case not the pass, but finally yesterday we see the power go down. In case finally no, in the case pass, and then he end up for apologize, and then we can say he unapologetic. So what do you make of this particular one on this arrival of the entirety of the case, Director?
First of all, me I'm happy that they don't make peace.
Okay.
For me, some of their statements then they be very unfortunate for saying a case not a pass or whatever, considering the fact that now one big figure per music business. And now somebody will go say like probably get one political connection. So for come with some of them talk today sometimes other people then get out and they look come. Yeah, for say some maybe they take advantage of certain situation. But again, Cow now want somebody where the position where he get. I believe say now one person for fight for like peace in the industry. So whatever thing happen between them, I believe say Cow go one at one point in time grief for let them make peace because I'm facing a responsibility. Even this been there between two other artists them before I say in safe. You understand? So me happy for the peace. I be expect that because I know say somebody go one day tell Cow say no you position her for make peace by this thing.
Well, until we get the peace ambassador at LJ, I'm not saying LJ gets involved into this particular one. So that bringing Dr. Creole into this. Dr. Creole, finally at last, the issue don't be resolved. But the key question where the boggle and people in mind, how do they will get for apologize finally? Upon only both case talk where he talk, he apologized, Director.
That tells you that no matter how you feel, say you big, you know, somebody gets was on the side old past you. And above all, just as Cheryl they say, Cow in position, you being entertainment ambassador. There are certain petty things you don't get involved into, no matter what in. Your job now for make sure say we get sanity na the entire entertainment industry. But whether the person right or wrong, you not leader. For the father, you don't be leader. You not papa or big brother. Now you then go course. Now you then go. By the end of the day, you get the honors for bringing you picking them together. He started off well, even for the entertainment ambassador thing, which is another story for another day. He starts off well, having a whole board, calling all sector together. So let me get a board. But later, I think it play in the hands of the political will that office they be open for who that's done sing for the power or dance for the party. So it's okay, look, fair one, some side catch them first. You know, when you get to the political people, then I will not say again, say, well, don't go to ambassador. We don't go to ambassador. So at some point, there was a time where he even come strong at the government with some audio we been leaked out and all that. But having peace with Famous, a part of in position in a one kind icon. You understand? In a one kind icon. I can make example with the beef where NCSF been beef Sarkodie. The
Calligraph Jones,
Jones and all that. But first the beef Sarkodie, where then do the legendary, even pan the song, you know, say this is beef Sarkodie. But yet Sarkodie was very calm because you know say we come to Africa. Yeah, you really you strong. But Africa, they know me. So if I answer you, I'm going to give you that platform.
Of course.
So Nadande Cow will know. Even those famous self get your own platform, but Cow is big.
And in that big, the key thing now waiting the Cow the issue. Now the people like Nashito Kulala, the Bash Beats, some other the Samza, because Nashito posted on his Facebook handle yesterday, say once law and order don't begin dinner with industry, it go grow. And away from that, he put them back. He said balloon big tay, not for needle. So director, quickly comment on this.
Just as Cheryl talk. First, these two people get then political clout with around them. That you can take it away. Famous get to say old, Cow get to say old. But the party between Cow and the party, they get issue. So that kind of strength not again. That was what he banked on. That I get that strength, I get that backing. Yeah. So I dey talk whatever I feel, I do whatever I feel. But no matter how big I feel say you be, people in the way brother and big pass you. Sometimes I treat you big past the possible. When I go inside house, a big pass you. And that is what famous you don't be the famous, you need a famous they go to shoes.
Of course, at all.
It was too calm, very, very calm. In fact, at some point a lot of people look and say, what kind of advantage you want sis party? You want sis advantage because you feel saying that the ambassador and all that. But the guy was very calm, you know, they talk in a area, but he knows what he was doing. Probably they play in card underground. So just as Nashito say, no matter how balloon big, but I need the bossa.
Well, and the key thing where they draw people attention now, no videos were allowed to be taken inside the court yesterday. No videos, so you're on the 28th, no videos, no pictures, nothing. The man account social media begin to type now. Not even the crowd, don't post anything about the issue yet.
Well, I think for the court side, it can be something where the all man they agree on. So okay, we want to make this to the public, or we don't want to make it to the public. But if I don't understand where they come off from, it could be some amount of ego. You know, Cardinal with a big famous, how it will look like now the social media. You understand? So it could be some amount of ego. Saying, no, nothing. You are seeking to now, man. I'm making life and all that. But a good that, just as Natural say, we get law, we get order, we get sanity, we get a synergy among the entertainment industry. You can just wake up one morning and just beat people like one because you feel so you get some clout over you. No. We don't come under that era. Now within an era of civilization, if you do something, the law is going to find you. It's going to bite you heavily, and you will pay for them.
And in that pay for him, like come over now to Dr. Shew. We'll be also waiting. Samza post on the Facebook handle. Samza say it has been over 20 years by now. Enough for don't know say this particular cow, no they do na audio pot. So in advice Congo for spoon and that's more plus sports for look for other conversation. This is not deep career talk. I don't understand if you know the specific people because the drama where they come up from the music industry, you know they compare to even the film industry director.
Huh?
No, the drama in the sense, I mean like the drama within the film industry is like internally. Like as of how the music they take and really public. Publicization might do for different view towards that.
First of all, what do you know best? What do you know? Now you understand well. For example, I know the drama they do on film business far than the
music.
Music. So that's make I go challenge you say you get beaucoup drama then pass them far. We cannot be compared because we get some from free tongue here take go upline.
Wow.
You understand? What in basically me that they try for pull another parable. We already don't say how don't they get this conflict severally with other people then. You understand? I make it tell you say this particular cow, no they do.
It's a job pot.
We mean say he and nobody know they meet up. Cow now in that parable they tell you cow and nobody know they meet up before. It is high time for don't understand that. Say cow and nobody know they meet up. But now the Congo 4 spoon is small. Yeah? So sometimes even when the cow know they do not this, but you get Congo 4 spoon, we will pull inside the
and that full of what this talk where Sam's are talk so that killing quick. Now based on this leak in post, what this leak post say cow big say it fit in a pot.
Yeah.
So now from there now this Sam's are back take her now and give this quotation. So this leak we actually first type.
Yes, then I Congo 4 spoon they pull her. That's what I mean to say.
So now waiting this leak push say cow this in a pot. Then talk say that Congo 4 spoon.
That means to say you have the Congo 4 spoon. They're going to say no more cow big.
So the key thing now they ask now the way how people don't begin this taking side. You know things that disturb the industry, the music industry, because you get cow in loyal listed, you get famous and LJ. So all those in the famous LJ camp, they all are one side and they did not shoot now, the Grizzly now, the famous so na right hand and they. When you go to the cow in the end, the Psalms are now that like you get their own cabal. Yeah. So you watching that this, so you don't think it's a cause of concern.
Me an office say a cause for concern. Why? Because for grow na the film industry depend on one-sided. You therefore get support. That nothing where they need for grow. You understand what I mean? They need for get support. If cow didn't come on and do by this kind of confusion, nobody no support and cow is failing. Likewise, famous scam, nobody know they be and that means he's failing. But for sure, you say the people and then at the trend, and then therefore continue for trend. Now you make them they get support.
Okay. So
you understand?
I feel say quick one, yeah. That for the fact that you get the Samza, these are big artists
of course
in the country. Instead of pulling, I will use the word ENT, instead of posting those incisive words, why not call them?
Sure.
Yeah. Why not call them and see how na able for settle this problem? Somebody be they tell me yesterday. They said the problem not so for waiting begin pass so it gets something on that. I said like waiting. They say no, left no more. We know. Is there something else on that? So which means whether there are some grudges or some personal vendetta there somewhere, we don't know. But them I think them for don't come together.
So what I want to say on that side, probably hard for understand. They want time for stay so and it will stay like that forever. Among them type musician they are. Why? Because them feel say being like that now the way forward and trend. You understand? Then music and film business get one difference way people not they look at, but that one day again I the propagate way then they get many confusion under. Then they why are supposed to get peace. Like filmmakers we supposed to get peace because there is no way you one can do your film. But musician there at worst, if nobody no can party, so me one going to go a single thing. Affect for promoter. You understand the nature? So that one they keep me and you now. Any I be now, I must get creative for can do something for me. Whilst probably if came on and famous and cow not do one music.
So what about a collaboration?
Then can do collaboration, but it's still convenient if I do me one. So let's say if collaboration will happen, I still can carry on.
Yeah.
Where if collaboration will happen, you know they carry on.
Of course, and away from that one day, quick one, you go the self round off and get into the conversation of itself. Adefega, 3 days back, based on information we meet, Adefega talks in life they in danger. and he claim say he gets spiritual attack and some conspiracy against them in the music industry about some family issue. No more continent buju. Because I think right now lately it don't become that one person way you need to access them. No. The last time I ever call on WhatsApp call, normal call, it doesn't even know how to respond even to people lately. So I don't know what you think about that particular one that you about such a young potential at some point to be involved in drugs related things where disturb. Now you see don't come back at the limelight talk say spiritual attack they be in the business.
So there was one time where Mommy Antin with the legal aid been try for set up something we call health scheme for entertainers. Yeah. So me not be one person when it be called for be part of that committee, but it not been go forth because a lot of we industry I don't know we've one entertainment industry like we get some forces where they say nothing not be better. You get me? And what that might be plan for do now that we get an account where every month all entertainers whether from which sector you come on just put if not 10 or 20 into that account. You understand? So when time reach, we can just go pull it and do it for somebody in health. Like it tells you that he need therapy.
Sure.
That man be into drugs. Okay, don't come up from anybody from taking up drugs. With man country, they take you to a safe house, they take you somewhere. They make sure so you go through a lot of therapy. Clean you properly before you come back to society. So, and when you come, for me, I feel say that aftermath of what you been doing to 90 perfect now. I not say there are no spiritual, things when you get for do entertainment. No, but if you don't go through some series of therapy sessions, if I don't sober by now, and he's a talent, very talented musician.
Sure,
very talented.
Sure,
but this tells you that the entertainment industry still gets pokuting for do. For me, not can call it an industry, I can just see the entertainment sector. Because we can make an industry, we not get them yet, we not put them together yet. So a lot there for make we able to achieve helping such artists them lay no go just down the drain like that.
So that's show what you get in mind towards the figure this is issue the complaint about spiritual attack.
Okay, first it might be true, yeah. I mean, what you can say, but then spiritual attack them or artists them, probably everybody getting personal life. Yeah, those things sometimes can get for deal with some personal things. Them some. The truth is some can be from family members, but just because we all learning at this entertainment, now we responsibility. But I've been telling you already we had the last time say we major problem now we entertainment industry we not get structure. Yeah, then some of we not belong to the necessary structures. Them or things them just like waiting create talk just now waiting my Hansen and do part of structure. When I get one thing I go follow and help somebody. Like the film industry now, so get one somebody we sick among with the money force what we need for doing operation, bruh. The industry no get
$15,000.
Then
15 grand.
Yes, we not able for contributor. So if we did together, we get that one unified body. You understand? Where we not even need somebody money for can put them. I mean, sometimes what they talk, people they make like they now understand. We not even need somebody money for put, but we just need one letter for send some side. We just need a group of people for go to a particular person. Then the problem is solved. But individually now, you go see in a WhatsApp group, other side, all man they just feel happy. A name they per 200,000 loan contribution. We're not able to solve the problem. Yeah, you're not able to solve the problem. You go contribute to 1 million, you go to talk to other people, and the 1 million is not even dot amount of the money we need. Then coming together, we get to a unified body. Everybody follow the structure. Then we become a force. We go able for knock any side, they reply. We get an institution in this country, other many organizations there, where we go just go one knock. It is heart-rending. We go one knock no more than solve that problem there. But they're not even look like we serious because people they neglect the power of unity. If they ask you what you talking at the same. Tomorrow you ask me what you are talking at the same. You ask other person what you talking at the same. Next tomorrow you go to the number 4 person, you prepare. You very much prepare. You know, say them people are in serious. But here is a film industry or an entertainment industry. Then they talk you, then they get what you want for do. Then it derail on our progress. By the time when I understand everybody, many people don't die in this entertainment. Sierra entertainment, no able help them. They're not able to help them. When we get people in this industry, stakeholders in this country, we're able to solve them problem and within twinkle of an eye. It really at you know me, brother.
Well, that's a very interesting one. Well, I'm still having demand of people telling me about this film council people. I'm still going through my WhatsApp. I'm still getting people asking questions about the conversation. So we want to hold the program for now. I want to go for a quick break. When we come back, well, Councilman Buju, the conversation here today, now one wherein as we talk about the film council, specifically the film council, and we also get film council, we get film guild. But as for today, we are talking about the film council, and the conversation will get on ground today. Now, one way, say even people will move around, and you know, possibly into film business, you go most one for Duro Kanya, you radio, or perhaps you watch we live on Facebook. Because today, the postponing of the film council election, we watch at the good, the bad, and the ugly for the film industry. And as we for talk about this, we'll get Joseph T. Amara, winner director, Creole filmmaker. We'll get Mohammed S. Sila, director, Cheryl, movie producer, editor, screenwriter, actor, and director. And we are supposed to be joined by Ishata or Madam Aishata B. Kamara, chairperson of the Sierra Leone Film Council Election Committee. But the information we send, we will count them after the program and let family get for a side of the conversation. This is the ENT review. They come back just now.
Another one again, yeah. Busy on deck.
A real man from the Magic Sound Killer.
Give me reason why I fall in stress. I do me best and let God do the rest. Me only competition now myself. So nobody go kill me happiness. On and on, I go to chill and have some fun. Cause where you die out in dawn. So live your life and have some fun.
Alright, continue. This is Epic Radio FM 99.3 and the program where you listen to now the the entertainment review show on Epic Radio. And we conversation today with the remote based on the postponing of the Film Council election. We watch at the good, the bad, and the ugly for the film industry. But family must every now and then inside the conversation, we kill every premise on where to the bank on for remote on the conversation. And the premise where we lay, where we put more power today. Now this, well, we don't as of today now we can't dive deep into this topic where it only steer whispers, people don't debate about it on the social media platforms, and even eyes don't always eyeballs about the Sierra Leone creative sector. And we focus on this conversation today now about this postponing of the Film Council election. However, let listeners and viewers understand, say the Film Council of itself is meant to be the heartbeat of the movie industry, for set policies in place, for support filmmakers, and even ensure, say, salon stories them need for reach. Why I'm laughing, because I'm still having messages coming in my DM for people who want to join the conversation. When Director Craig said Director Show is here, I think that is enough. So you will reach out to me now. I'm sorry we can't join you in the conversation for now. But like I said, I make the premise clear. The Salon Film Council, now the body is supposed actually for be the people that way for set policies and support filmmakers in their own role, as we for let the screens them for project with local Sierra Leone country stories. Sorry. But when leadership of election don't begin delay, what did they say about the state of the industry? And who that truly the benefit from this entire process where they postpone the Film Council election? Let me start with the good side of the conversation. First of all, one can argue, say, the postponement go allow for more careful planning, giving all the stakeholders them the time for prepare, for vet the candidates, and even ensure transparency. Well, let me watch at the bad side of this particular one here. So, the bad side, with no elected leadership in place, crucial decision of itself do not put them on hold, which is that they don't stop some of the ongoing project within the council, and even opportunities for filmmakers them they don't already delay them. And finally, let me watch at the ugly side. Behind this delay, whispers of, well, in national politics go begin to enter, some man get personal interest, and even power struggles don't begin to circulate, and they erode trust and the unity within the industry. As I reference Yes, when I reach out to some of the guests, them we say interest we don't begin coming, with tension don't begin coming. But finally, as they come over now to Director Creo and Director Cheryl, we can unpack these issues, we explore solutions, and also therefore hear from key players them. We included voices from the Film Council Election Committee, where the chairperson herself, and also with the hope for lead and give we solution as of the things we do on ground. Director Creo, bring to this conversation. The Film Council. First of all, tell me the status of the Film Council as it stands right now.
Okay. When you ask me, say waiting for put for me, mean I would say I'm like as a filmmaker. Filmmaker in the sense, I do make film. My former position, I've been the deputy national coordinator for the Sierra Leone Film Council. In fact, I also work as the national coordinator for the Sierra Leone Film Guild. So I think I'm in a better position for able to talk about Salon film industry. Because I don't fall to the body them within their own film business. Now the status of Film Council, right now, they na a very, very critical stage. Whereas without this election, there is tendency that council will die a natural death. In other words, if that happens to council, there's possibility for lay people not even believe in film leadership anymore. And in fact, that was one of the reasons why some of we push and press, say we forget an election. The former administration done did it from 2014 to now, it's about 11 or 12 years now. And looking at 11 to 12 years when I don't in a position, nothing, not the way the film industry they point at say this, not even an office where you will say, okay, last now, let we get one small sideway we will call office, when a film office, the council not even able to get them in this 11 years of existence. So at this point where it is a very crucial point for the entire film industry, where everybody when a filmmaker, so man will not go tell you, but people when they talk to we personally, they look at and say we are looking at this election. We they look at this election, we they look at the progress of this election, make this election happen. So within that position we are in, the only thing that can save and salvage situation are the elections. But as an administration, say council gets that kind of structure administration really don't pass if I want lie, I know I'm for lie.
So, Cheryl, what do you view about the statement we the ex-creator make about the current status of the Film Council? Let me establish that particular one, the status, before we move into the subject at hand.
Okay, fine. First of all, thank you very much. Yeah. I see when this call up come this particular conversation, they get boku call them and plenty people they come against. I want to make me stance clear with make a there. First, me not to Sierra Leone Film Council member. Me a Sierra Leone Film Guild member. We register the Sierra Leone Screenwriters Guild, the Sierra Leone Directors Guild, Sierra Leone Actors Guild. Yeah? Very soon I go register with the Producers Guild. And for then I today not to base on whether I'm a council member or either I can represent Sierra Leone Film Guild. They are because of me now one very, very strong player in film business in this country. And for me, the status of the council, yeah, me I look at like say council day in disarray, and this election for be one of the greatest chance for Tinat back. It is very obvious we get boku conflict between guilds and councils. You understand what I mean? But me they look the election like I say, if then Tinap this election happen, it go revive this council where we they look like I say they for them judges no. If this election don't happen, like when my brother tell you so, Film Council go die and it go die naturally. Because Film Council been done there for something like 11, 12, my brother is 11, 12, 13 we they go so now. Then we choose them, we give them mandate for serve for 3 years. And now it is going to 13 years, the mandate not be executed, and we not get nothing for show. Then people and they out of that 13 years, they come up for conduct election, and we seen the election they get they shake. You know, then self as council, then credibility matters. The leadership of the council. I think the best thing we for don't do for we. Let we forget about this 13 year struggle. Now we for don't make election, just like when they be announced say they want for make election. Plenty of we gladly we swallow the bitterness what we don't get for the council. We say okay now when they can't change the leadership, we go see how best to go can make the better thing come. But then we see say the election they shake. So for me, council then I want disarray position. We then self no understand.
And in disarray Director Creo, well, some school of thought they talk and say now leadership in limbo within the film council of itself.
I don't go on for agree. So one of the things we make we say let we get election are the fact say the past administration people don't tire. Yeah, people don't tire with them. And to me leadership not to I go call them not to monarchy age with now. Why the whole and so pass or die. No. A mandate was given, and that mandate was when I set up a structure. After that, we are going for elections. Now that mandate was given to Michael as the chairman, the outgoing chairman. You get me? That was what was given to him. That Paddy, get settle this place. Then after you don't settle, for me now like an interim kind of. What you done? You hand over, we go to election. If you don't work fine, you get right for map, then they can vote you in. And by then, everybody look at it and say, okay, Michael, I not been there in the Sound Valley and Federation Fete, and also let be. Well, happen for me the greatest mistake with Salon Film Council and Salon Film Industry ever make. For make Michael Ibrahim Kabo the president or the chairman of the council wait today. All the stall they get, all the delay is as a result of no one for common power. Quote me inside. Thank God I'm on air live. It's as a result of say nothing. Don't swear to him, mama say me ane come on, ane left them power. And you've been there for going to 14 years. You cannot point at nothing. Or the I don't know sometimes. Some we leader they attend and can tell say they work, but we know they see and they know more they see the work. Sometimes they work, we need sometimes some AI glasses for where we see say, okay, look, I don't work. But people will work, not you need to tell we. Now we go point out say you don't work, so you don't work, so you don't work, so. So we then at that state we are in, whether anybody like them or not, Salon Film Council need this election. Not only that they for do that the council need an election. We forgo on, and that election must go on the agreed date where the electoral commissioner and the team don't agree on, which is the 20th of September coming.
So let us still continue that particular. Now the first time is for let the film council get election.
This is not the first time for any film business to get election.
The first time in Sierra Leone.
First time in the history of this country.
So if one might ask, what's in literally king result for we no literally get election until now? We will vote for the forget to forthcoming election.
Greed. Not to nothing. Because if you don't do as place, I serve Film Guild. Film Council being here for call me. I was appointed because as per council mandate that when the president or the chairperson of council line they making appointments there. So I was appointed that for come work day. And I resigned Film Guild. I can't work. Yeah. And I not only resign at Film Guild, I resigned as vice president of Cinematographers Guild. I was the vice president. I resigned. Even though I'm still a member of the Cinematographers Guild and a Directors Guild as well. I'm still a member. But I resigned. I resigned also as the finance person. I was the financial secretary for the Directors Guild. I resigned as well. Because, not to your property. You get me? For lay somebody, dictionary, you there as a journalist, assuming you the lead this particular department, then time reach for pool, you say nothing come on. Two things. It's either you deliberately want for damage the institution, or there is a benefit. There are some benefits you get. When are you no more no you and get them benefits in there? So what I say, come on, you remember them benefit, and if I lost, I don't suffer. That is what they happen at the council. People learn they we sit on a position, then get what then they benefit from, and then tell them now say come on and say that's only come on.
And that come on one day, so let me bring Shewody, let me watch at this postponement. Now what did he reveal about the state of the leadership within the film council?
It is for we fortunate now that we get all the information them how it
So
happen.
they deem you as the insider.
Yes. Okay. First of all, the election postponed because me get I can call the leadership of council now. They call them the hierarchy of the council. Now then too, because they want for let this election postpone. You understand? Now it make them postpone this election. Yeah, because them, the committee, the electoral commission, where they set up for conduct this election, we don't get the first date. We supposed for be the 31st. That night, 30th today. I supposed for be don't vote. Then get another arrangement for postponement to the 13th. Now, one thing we don't understand, some of we they follow film business, we they follow the media, anything related to film, we they follow. Waiting the film council not understand. That date where they reach the 13th, them been post them. I don't think they even know say them post them. Them post a date where some of you we don't get her. Say them we don't postpone and first go to the 13th. Yeah? But this 13 now because Michael personally, the outgoing president, been done challenge till it be the 20. Yeah? Then come with the 13, then agree with the 13, say it go happen, but it not been popular yet. But some of we know say they don't agree on the 13th. So Michael still able for make them succeed for send them the 20. My own problem what I get with the too much postponement. Now waiting make the outgoing president still get influence by the election. That one day for me very I concern about and waiting make it still get influence. And why you for on this on side 13 years? Finally, you don't come saying they make election. Then you still the inside let this election not be credible. Because if outgoing president they influence election, many people go just question the credibility of the election. And to be honest with you, every changes, everything where they go through the election, where the electoral commission they facing now from the top management. Yeah, if they now even they show them waiting for do. How them for go? There is this somebody we talk about. It is Ibrahim Sori na one person with the electoral commission. You understand? That one as an electoral commissioner, party commission, I think na the PRO. We go there, you let no see me they get everything.
He's watching live on Facebook.
Yes. Why I go don't call him position, so I go don't know say show. Now the PRO. Then na one person we look at one of the aspirant. In say if the aspirant stand the election, in they resign. I don't understand. Can you understand what I talk?
A PRO.
Yeah, PRO for the electoral commission where them pick you. You now one particular candidate, you know like at all. You say if that one they stand the election, per national and something or country now we all you say you they resign. Then the commission not able to make it resign. Is it threatening a question with me. Then for don't sack and force. For me, therefore don't sack her. That need to show credibility. But yet still that PRO, still they run as the electoral commissioner, the commission in PRO. After you don't watch one old candidate, you come out. If you stand, you they resign. And you don't stand, you not resign. So it means you get something for play by this election.
And in that play, let's read the press release, yeah? Director after we can actually analyze the press release we dated on the 27th of August 2025. It states it gets a letterhead already, and letterhead makeup of the Sierra Leone Film Council Electoral Committee. And for immediate release, Freetown, Sierra Leone, August 27, 2025. The Sierra Leone Film Council Electoral Committee announces new election dates. Well, they wish to inform all members of the film industry, stakeholders, and the general public that the new date for the council's election has been officially set for Saturday, September 20, 2025. The election will take place across designated centers nationwide, ensuring full participation of members in every region. Northeast, Makeni, under Makeni, Uge Bombali, Tonkolili, Koinadugu, and Falaba. Northwest, Potloko, Cambia, and Lunge, Lunsa, and Kaina, Southern region, Bobont, Moyamba, Eastern region, Western rural, and Western urban east. I want to pick Director Darami Kaba on this. Darami Kaba get something for say. So, Darami Kaba, welcome to the Entertainment Review Show.
Hello?
Yes, Darami Kaba, you live on the radio. Welcome to the ENT Review Show.
Yeah, man. How are you?
I'm doing fine. In the studio, we get Director Kriyoda, we get Director Sheudi. And the conversation today is about the film council election. We believe she gets input from Mick about the ongoing election and fracas within the council.
Yeah, but I mean, really for me very comfortable talking on this issue because the last time tell me say you could bring me on board, but I didn't have the confirmation from you. And for me, I get a viewpoint. I have questions to ask, and those are the questions I just get to ask people. The Creole within the studio. So Creole has worked with me as the national coordinator of the Sierra Leone Film Guild. He knows the purpose of the Film Guild, the formation of the Film Guild. He knows the difference between the Film Guild and the Film Council. He knows what the Film Council was formed for or established for. He knows what the Film Guild was established for. So for me, I know he knows the dichotomy between those two organizations. They are not the same, and they are not supposed to be the same. But if the Film Council chooses to be the trade union, then it's fine. Yeah. Again, then they go into election. Who do you want to govern? If you go to election with regional organizations, sorry, I'm not against no regional organization, but this regional organization, who are these people in this regional organization? Are they not actors, directors, producers, scriptwriters? They are professionals. And all we are asking, let the professionals join the professional entity and then choose who that they want to choose. But why do you want to bypass the real thing, which is something where we all sit down, we agree, we put on a paper. People are sensual. Then some few people now choose say no, we know they go through again because this is how we feel say it right. Then they set example to America, to Nigeria, and all of these other countries. But we are not the same. So for instance, Salone cannot do anything unique that is unique to Sierra Leone. Everything has to be copied. Nigeria is over how many states? Can you compare Nigeria states to Salone or the tribes and Nigeria to Salone? No. Can you compare America to Salone? No. But when it comes to dancing, they say, hey, this they happen yonder, this not they happen yonder, but they wanted to form a SAFU. What is SAFU? SAFU is a trade union where they want for form, for take the name, because they say people just feel say the film guild left, it be a stigma to some people. This is what they told me. This is what Pastor here told me. This is what Michael told me. That I said, but when I not say, film council and film guild not the same mandates they get. Not two different mandates. The one a policy body. The other one are the professional body of the industry. So why everybody not go just focus and do the right thing? Government say it form a structure for we where they work with the IMC. Me, they reach out to me. I propose a structure. When I still we come back, these people who want to go represent in the IMC, you still come up and then guild there.
So President Arabi, from the film guild sector, Are you people not in support for let the council get an election?
No, because the council is not well constituted.
So the council must not go on with the election?
Not at all. Not at all.
President, why? President Dagami, why the council not for gone with the election?
So, the questions here, I get questions that I have for them. Maybe I wish maybe I were able to go on something with maybe the people that way they contest. Would I qualify for contest for the election in the first place? Me, I don't know.
Well, the key thing, the chairperson will be supposed to forget. I'm not going to put a disclaimer. Chairperson Ishata, they don't consent for CAM, but unfortunately this morning it declined in CAM 1 based on reasons we are going to talk about later within the show. So that be the right person for ask the chairperson.
So the chairperson, I called her this morning too because we've had several conversations at the back door before he became the chairperson of the Electoral Commission. Now I be the chairperson for SAFU, the new organization where the Sierra Leone Film Council formed. She was the chairperson of that organization with them form. Then all of a sudden she became the chairperson of the Electoral Commission. For me, which is a concern, and I told her that.
So, President, also another concern also for the mere fact, Director Sheryl and Director Credo make and clear say Michael London in governance for over a decade now, and if you are pushing say election for go, that means you didn't support of Michael. Well, illegitimate still running.
I am not in support of Michael. 1 million times. I don't want Michael to lead the industry in 1 million times, and many of us never wanted Michael to lead the industry.
Well, that means you are sounding as if you want the film council to be dissolved because if election is not going on, this will continue.
I can't. The film council, according to Creole that has to do the film council is being dissolved. According to Pastor Yamomo already on the record, film council is being dissolved. So I don't know what to make how them come back to life. You interviewed them. I was on the call.
Yes, I recall. I very recall now and then.
Film council is being dissolved. So for me, as far as I'm concerned, film council is being dissolved. So for that film council dissolved, there 1 week no more, 2 weeks no more, then come out and they want to do election. It's a shock. It's a surprise. Who is going to vote? Who is qualified to vote in the election? Why is the guilds, the professional bodies of the industry are not part of the election they are conducting? Does Film Council has a constitution? Can we see the constitution of Film Council? Can we see the establishment documents of the Film Council? Can we see their operational plan? Can they share those documents with us? Maybe with those documents, we will be pleased that, okay, let's go into election.
All right. Okay. So President, I'll hold you for a while. We'll continue back. I'll call you just now for let you join the show. All right. Well, Buju, like we need to this. This is very sensitive, you know, and that's the voice of Dagami Kaba. And Dagami Kaba is from the Film Guild. Dr. Creo, from the Dagami Kaba's point of view, the election must not hold.
I got one simple something I go say on that. Salon nigga election. Nigeria can and say not and not forget that election. They talk about SAFU. When we go for the validation, I will be brief in this one, yeah. We go for the validation of the policy from the consultants in recommendation. I say una forget not just the consultant, but within government they ask you for una forget one body. Now, council as per waiting them before was council have been the regulatory body, but when they form council for that, when this thing don't happen that we forget one body, government now gets the regulatory sector part of them, which is the IMC, where we now under do for go. In fact, at some points, including the army where they talk and everybody been kick one for kick against and say we know they go under IMC until they begin for make we understand waiting a mean for go on the IMC because we feel say we can be controlled again. And say no. When they get to your commissioner, then they as other sector, then they wait under the IMC, like just like it's largely. They say, but when I forget one body, that one body they now for talk to. So we commodate. We may forget a meeting, including guild. That's okay. Let's have one meeting and discuss this thing. Then go get me. They even form a committee. Yeah, we forgone with the one body. The agreement was Film Guild is going to dissolve its national executive, not the guilds. That national body called Sierra Leone Film Guild for dissolve. The Sierra Leone Film Council said for dissolve. Then they merge and make one body. We then go make a committee, interim body, and that interim body then they take we to elections. Who forget by now? That was the agreement. And they say, well, let we drop the two names there. And that name came from the Film Guild senior member. When a Glamour, the Actors Guild president, when at the Sierra Leone Film Union, an acronym na SAFU. Not to council go sit down from SAFU. As Darami they talk, no, INSESF no say that's a lie. Not to council go sit down from SAFU. It was an agreement, a consensus between Film Guild and Film Council inside Michael in office. I didn't get that meeting. I was not even part of the committee. They agree. We man and commodity and come and say, thank God. In fact, we don't get a name. We all agree for go with that name. Right there, the same net. 9, we get online meeting because we'll not be able to meet up and say, well, waiting at the next step. Few of we they say we don't agree say for dissolve. Let's start for dissolve one thing. Let's drop this council name. Let's drop the positions. God knows how much we fought with Andy, with William Andy. But later we began for succeeding. We come out and say, yes, we've dissolved council. I seated here and I said that time. Then call a meeting at AYV. And I was invited as a stakeholder. Momo was invited as a stakeholder. We went to that meeting. In that meeting, now we go Kano say, Film Guild said and people they not agree. In that meeting, we feel said that they go explain to them, say, now this two be come up, now this should be don't go agree on. Kiosk come on at that meeting, there's some serious ala. Why? Because some of them people, the likes of Papa Show and other people, and say, no, they're not for dissolve the Film Guild. Why then for dissolve the Film Guild? In fact, mom made a statement in that meeting. It's because I've been Saturday. He said on Monday, I am going to register to the Directors Guild, making sure that we people and go there. Me, I'm a member of 2 guilds, and I'm still a member. Nobody now get the power for take me membership, except otherwise. I'm still a member.
So this looks like there's start being a Shewdi into this, because Shewdi, let we be very truth to ourselves now. Let every man be a liar and God be truth. Yeah. It sounds like there are personal interest where literally they resolve this backlash. We still they draw reference from within the Rami Kabasi. The Rami Kabasi is from the Film Guild, making it clear, say from his own end, the Film Council election must not hold.
Okay, I just want for land quick. The reason why we go ahead with the election without Film Guild, because they wrote us a letter and do a national publication of that press release that they are not part of SAFU, they are not part of anything we get for do with SAFU, then they remain as Film Guild. I would say, really? And I say yes. Then they remain as Film Guild. They're not a part of what they do. So if somebody can tell you it's another part of your business, they decide for going with your business for yourself. Which plaba owner to get? Film Guild was there and nobody they talk nothing. Film Guild was there and nobody they say down. The sooner council start the get election, till everybody grab the Allah. Why? Now we election.
So that brings to this, show. What you think about this particular one here, sir?
First of all, I still re-emphasize certain things. Let people not misunderstand. Me na Sierra Leone Film Guild member, very strong one. me not a council member, but I dey support Pastor here full time. And me, they support the election not from the point of council view, not from the point of guild view. I dey support the election for happen because me feel say the greatest canker worm in the industry we don't DBN like how they so. Now the hierarchy of the council. Now, let me outline to you the real problem. Like we say, be truth to yourself. Like as I say, I'm not there in the capacity of anybody. I'm there in the capacity of Mohammed Sharif Silla, even though I'm a member of AKIL. Yeah. Now, the major problem we film industry get, them been formed this Sierra Leone Film Council with a mandate. We now been 3 years. It don't last as it is so. This Sierra Leone Film Council initially supposed to be formed by government. Yeah. But because government not be give you attention those days, and we did for fix with policy in place, we decided for form the Sierra Leone Film Council and give them the mandate within 3 years for fix the policy. Well, for many years, able hold until one time the Sierra Leone Film Grill grab and make Vision 1212, where we go around this country because they've been telling us if all we will get a valid policy, we need to get a document where every region attests to. So the Sierra Leone Film Guild been take that venture under the Vision 1212. We go around with this document before the policy begin in play. So now the point here is, according to the Sierra Leone Film Guild, this council now something will be set up for achieve this thing where they're not able to achieve. So are short enough for them again. So government for go form them as the documents require, the policy will come out. Now the real challenges I did me brother. Me, you don't understanding. Because me know they depend on somebody who book land. Now me own book land. Now they carry on. Yeah? If you get gentry, now me own at it. Not so you own at it. You understand what they say? Now, according to me understanding, this document they require for let we get one body. But me not see any side inside that document we tell we say before we form this one body, we need to dissolve so and so body. This dissolve supposed for come if the organization of itself want for dissolve. I don't know if you understand what I say. Not all the documents required say before una go get this one body, una supposed for go dissolve this and this. But we as filmmakers, if we want for continue this one body, we want for get peace, let the two organizations see the need. When me go dissolve for the betterment, or me go dissolve, or me not go dissolve. Now, me not be the part of the committee for this one body. But I want to tell you, let me tell you the person in this industry. Me, I want to get full information, even here, there, and all day. You know, I know tell you no more how they get, yeah? So then come about this waffle thing. But council be non dissolve. It is true now, all of them come together, both council and guild, for decide for form this waffle. But Safu, maybe don't talk with one or two people and say, forming waffle or Safu no mean say we for dissolve anybody, because I knew dissolving something they make will not achieve the Safu. Maybe I can tell them something and they make like they don't understand. I tell them say if not for dissolve anybody, I get people and talk. I say if not for dissolve anybody before form Safu, you know they work. I like when I go up candle and now they will end so you know work. Now waiting me understand make say the Safu not work up at the end of the day. Sierra Leone Film Council don't dissolve them body. So then they expect Film Guild for dissolve that national body back. It's like I don't dissolve, you said dissolve local body. Sierra Leone Film Guild not see the need for dissolve something we don't organize for a very long time and it didn't have the correct structure according to the Sierra Leone Film Guild. Council then now something will be set with supposed for if them don't burn that mandate today, we forget about them. Or now we look at that body where they to IMC now we for go represent. We look at like say now the council where government don't form on your own. So now how do we get this one body for go represent? The challenge here is the Sierra Leone Film Council wants that national body of the Sierra Leone Film Guild for dissolve as then self don't dissolve.
So look, as of how you decide, you're sounding as if the Salon Film Guild is behind this election for line hold.
Well now, I not feel say them they bien and for not old, but I believe say the Sierra Leone Film Guild not they support the election because then take a like I say Sierra Leone Film Council in the first place supposed to be a dissolved body. Why are they having election? Now they own challenge than they. Not to like for say for example and say they don't want let the election happen. But if it is body not be non-dissolved, why then they come up for make election? But let me make one thing clear: we all the mistake as filmmakers. Yeah. The Sierra Leone Film Guild, everybody, now the professional body, everybody individually get right for be part of all them guilds there. But waiting with a misunderstand according to me, Mohammed Sharif, being part of a guild, now personal right to every guild where Creole gets, every director gets, every actor gets. All the union there, so now things the way they all the film groups there of film people and together where everybody get rights. Who say you want for the organization belong?
So at the look of this thing now, let you watch at the accountability and solution end them. And like to show now who that with all responsible right now with regards to all this discuss.
Right now, me if they say that all person responsible are the all the Sierra Leone Film Council responsible.
You mean the general body of
the Sierra Leone Film Council, and particularly two people.
Who?
Why? Michael and Ceci. Because it was a unanimous agreement for get the council. So if this council una don't get everybody be there, why make everybody the back off now? Because una end up for jump waiting una be don't agree.
And in that agreement, you know, things in a time for let the Minister of Tourism right try for come in and resolve this, or even that will be in Cardinero.
Well, that's why you know they resolve. Why the handle of politics? Why you not go ever resolve to government?
But that's the good, the bad, and the ugly. So that's you're talking about the ugly side.
Yes, why it not go resolve? It is very obvious with the balance from reality. Government they deal with number. Yeah, waiting the one for no number of people where they go vote for them. Period. Now then they find out see the industry is huge, it divided hugely. This structure we council get so that they explain so we they read another paper. The guild self gets all those structure and the government knew it. So let's say 1,000 people, let's just say they also get the same people. Even though me they feel say guild may get many people because of everybody get right for belong to the guild. So waiting government one, I no one for lost either 1,000 people. You understand what I mean? So you not get nobody for shy away. For can't tell you say now you know for day or now you know for day. So what then they always tell we, let we go and go form togetherness. Let we go and go for one body. Let we go unite. Because they knew we not go unite. Because we get this ego. Nobody no want let go of waiting for go. But me that meeting where Creole say them call so. When they give me speech, I tell you one thing. Waiting me feel say they carry this film industry before. By this confusion, now we will end up resolve for do the right thing. Because if we not do the right thing, even if you talk to a person, they understand at the end of the day, we end up in confusion. Now it makes us not all. Because at the end of the day, they come with something that we one or two people and will disagree with. And forget unity, as long as we not get disagreement, you know they work. As long as one person gets what they disagree with. Yeah, maybe if you say, then for don't form this force, then form and force. Nobody no dissolve. No, not tell nobody for dissolve.
So this looks like, so from how it sound, like bringing in Director Creole, at the look of things, it tells you say the issue is far beyond the postponement. There is a greater issue. Even if we get a new presidency, is that the stance, Director Creole?
Okay, first of all, I think say Film Guild or Darami them fear now that the administration what didn't do we so they can't come back.
So you foresee retributive justice, retribution?
Yeah, okay. But that is not going to be the case. Yeah, Momo, he's ready for work with the Sierra Leone, the guilds them. We are ready to work with them. But the truth of the matter is, that me talk, I say one forgets we own unique thing. That tells you that I know they no side. For let we get the guild and come together, then they make their own government. You know they no sign at the wall. So for them, it's a unique thing. But it caused this problem between these two bodies. We don't do all these years. Because at the end of the day, it's not like the two they do the same work. Yeah. Now, Guild member forgets even regional positions. That's the regional placements. Them. There is a press release will be come out. Yeah, one time where they talk say for even production houses then go and affiliate with them, which was never Guild's mandate. Guild mandate now for professionals. Case closed. The welfare of professionals, the well-being of professionals. We as professionals. You get me? That is the Guild's mandate. So we are not saying that any guild, lady guild and all, they're not possible. Because everywhere in the world you need the guilds them. Then the body, the different guild and then they help for solve some problems the way the national body not able for solve. You get me? So for make we not continue forget problem, we bother them, we don't talk to them say, this still what one alone do for we no say all man don't hold on, wait don't hold on for so many years. So
I'll only quickly, yeah, and to Creole, I get the documents there. We about the film council. I just have to make viewers and get for see. So this is about the mission statement. I'm going to give it briefly about the film council. Yeah, the mission statement about the film council. It states the Salon Film Council seeks to facilitate the sustainable development of filmmakers through participatory interventions, which improve the quality of life filmmakers in Sierra Leone, irrespective of creed, tribe, political belief, gender, or race. The vision statement of the Salon Film Council is the Salon Film Council visualizes a society where filmmakers are economically strong, contribute meaningfully to national development, serve as role models, and be ambassador for peace and change. So with all this, Director, you and this is actually this was like a database you people wanna be posted on our Facebook handle. We get the contact number of all the set of executive members. We get Ibrahim Samuel Robinson, who served as the regional coordinator now Watalone. Suleiman Probin Kabia was the assistant regional coordinator for Godridge. Said Ishmael Koroma, Anne-Marie, Sharon Oba, Tommy Cole, Kelvin Teddy. The names go on and go and on. But with the look of things, Director, with the look of things, and even there is this also article I read in I think that this was in 2024, in which the Sierra Leone Film Council held its first film industry unification night.
Yes.
What's the way forward with all this opting out, Sonko Day?
We been feel say okay, having the first we call the card say we call Guild say they're not a big part. That is why we went ahead and say, you know what? We know we get elections. For we need to get people we credible enough for lead we now. The way we get legit administration now. That was how this election come about. Now going back to what Salon Film Council stand for. We stand for a monetized industry. Yeah, we stand for an industry where we will create money for people. We want to see an industry where filmmakers run a bike why me don't just know with all the kind of thing that I don't do now the film industry. I still they trek bike because the industry not monetized. There's no cash running at the industry. We just stuck in one place. We're not going anywhere.
So that only quickly. That open the line now. 0799499. We get so many messages we on Facebook. I see Emma Daifan the post say this is very interesting. Emma Daifan said Director Creo the listener, and then she went on to say also this is pathetic, but for some of us we'll make sure we put an end to ego, pride, and power struggle because we want peace and progress. And Emma Daifan also said na film council election, but who that then go get for govern? That is what she's asking. Una go only election, but una wanna go govern now. That's the key thing. You'll be responding shortly. Emma is watching live on Facebook.
Emma is trying to tell me say they are going to be rebels to the industry. Now that I don't understand from what you're telling me.
Yes, quickly. Yes,
that
before
SLFC a mandate. Yeah. That paper day. Where you get them from update of that mandate. This SLFC so we dey. They don't one day one now okay me share with us.
So like I know the mandate. No, the one I read now be the mission statement and vision. Like the mandate quickly. The mandate of the Salon Film Council. I believe you guys can see. This is the objective is that Director. Una get on a core values. Director Creo. On a core values. Una what's it? Like them out quickly. The mandate of the Salon Film Council states 1, to regulate all film and film-related activities in Sierra Leone. 2, to bring peace and harmony amongst filmmakers in Sierra Leone. That will not begin to fall short. Thirdly, to build the capacity of filmmakers in order to add value to their work. The fourth one, take full control on how and when movies to be done, premiere and market in Sierra Leone and beyond. The fourth one, seek the welfare of film unions, alliances, associations, guild, agencies, companies, etc. in Sierra Leone. The fifth one, take control of the in and out of film activities in Sierra Leone. Sixth, organize or partner with other organizations to carry out film-related projects in Sierra Leone. And also work in close collaboration with the government of Sierra Leone to secure funding for the development of the film industry and classify and censor all Sierra Leoneans film for them to match up to standard. And lastly, cascade policies. I repeat, cascade policies and regulations set up by governments to the rest of the film industry in Sierra Leone.
Now, my own challenge now. All of those mandates where you read so, one single one has not been executed for with this film council who gets presently. And the Sierra Leone film policy where they go on now, where then they develop now. After we don't see them by the mandate for so long, the Sierra Leone Film Guild under the Vision by Force develop that policy. They now go with a right around the country. That's the mandate where them we don't give them for almost years. Now yet still the Film Guild come back then do one. The problem here we me want for let people understand this particular film council, one where they in existence where they for 13 years. A need for just like when people and they say dissolve, it needs for just bail. So if them as a body, the election, like what Emma they say, the election, not only election. Me first they support Pastor here personally because of me or your own personal reason. You understand? Then me and talk one-on-one where give me confidence. Then say one of in greatest faith, one in first faith where they can faith. Now how do we get this peace? We now hold the faith for anybody inside heart. How we forget this peace between council and Gil? How it will happen?
So that only the quick.
So yeah, this new council right. Go count that one.
Let me call 079994993, the number for call and the part of the program 079994993. We get so many messages on Facebook where people actually don't comment on that the comment section. We get different points of view from different people. We see the Rami Kabada even actually say, what is Creole even talking? And we even say Ibrahim Soisa, they say ego and power struggle is our biggest problem. So in case they watch me on Facebook, the number for call is 079994993. We saw we medium, we get small technical issue of Leicester Peak. Make no we get we live on radio land, but we did live on Facebook. 079994993. And then you go call and make your points inside the program. And Dr. Aissatou Kake Diallo, the talk say our industry and our investment is important to keep in mind. And also Baba Sise talk say, he say, yeah, no achievement since this committee called Film Council was created, nothing can be shown forth. And also we see say Alice Hawa Sise talk from the mandate self. You gonna say this election is not just about council, it's about the success of every filmmakers. Anybody who lacking careers, so a filmmaker will gladly for this election and come. And also a further for talk say, yes, for a successful industry. 079994993 and the number for call and the part of the program. In case you watch me live, call and we get to take about the conversation where we get on floor. 079994993. We don't get much time into the program again because today the conversation will talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of the postponing. But from the look of things, it look like say the election issues that were bigger than the postponing of the election. And I'll be read through why they postponed the election when accordingly waiting the chairperson be talk. The chairperson be make them clear. She said, in keeping with democratic values, the electoral committee will also invite the electoral commission for Sierra Leone. Let me say ECSL even will be involved into this election. Yes.
Dana one.
Yes, I'm coming there, so you explain better in this. Yes, so they will invite in the ECSL to preside over the elections and provide ballot boxes. Security clearance will be requested from the Sierra Leone police and observers' invitation will be extended to 5-line ministries to ensure transparency and accountability. The electoral committee calls on all industry members and stakeholders to actively participate in this process uphold peace and strengthen the unity of the film community as we work together to advance the growth of Sierra Leone's creative sector. So Dr. Kuriola, come over to you. We don't get much time again inside the program from all this inbox, but you want comments quickly about the film council reaching out to the ECSL for them to actually oversee the election, and why not reach out also to National Election Watch, also forget the Independent Observers Network for come and watch how transparent election will be.
So waiting we do as a council, we set up a committee. Before the same committee where Dara maybe they talk say na Mamina been the chair. She was not the chairperson of SAFU. SAFU, this whole team where they agree on that make at the court Baba, he was there.
And Baba just commented on Facebook, yes.
At the court Baba, he was there. At the court Glamour was there. Now that they get a committee, this committee they run the election, this industry for 3 months, then we go to elections. And this committee now then they transform into the electoral committee for gateway to elections. Some of we been get for make recommendations. Okay, for make this thing easy for una try for also get ECSL, because then are the experts and when it comes to electoral processes and all that.
So Director, only quickly, I think so we get Director Inskandigi. Let me pick up Director Inskandigi and take about the conversation on the show. Yes, Director, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you, Dictionary.
Yes, sir.
Of course, I got few contributions I want to make towards the program, and I feel say there are people in this country where a lot of people get respect for and feel say with them then go get vital information, but most of these people don't. For Director Kirowe then our studio, so it's an unfortunate for a research and things for man where the respect where most people get for this industry it continue for loss. Yeah. We know how we and Kiro end na guilt, and of course if they under investigation, then the investigation not done as them caller say because the investigation where they on then they found them guilty, make it lead to his resignation. So saying like he moved out of guilt as if they give the impression like he was not treated fair or whatever, or feel say guilt the correct way. And in a one person things the way they talk now studio so now the same person way over the years now in don't they try for preach and give sense to them people there, but today we can understand because he's not part of council and he feels say he first give blind eyes to them things Diana and see say he just wants to let things go the way I want to go. Now few clarification we want make. I was part of the committee where they said where we go, where this happen, them go come out. And also we go say Kiro for let misinform the public. The name Sapu come up now a proposed name. We call for peace. People say they want peace. Where there was not to fight be there, not to war be there. Just because they ask say we need for march, then we say no, we don't need march. Then they say well we don't want peace. We say okay, well let enough people like say we don't want peace. Let us go there, allow we listen and know what's in this peace so these people I want. We go there and say, do you have the one law march? Why we need for march? I feel said in this industry there are things I never talk good about Michael, but I always few days ago I give credit on one thing where again at the talk and today. One of the credits I give Michael is when I say law we march, we ask questions. Why we need for law march? Film council na a policy body, deal na a trade union. The mandates are not the same. They say no guys. Law march. Okay, before we go to meeting, we understand. Say government don't tell and say the existence don't end. A new body they come from a government they form. We get to regulate. So if the existence they stop, they need for still get themselves relevant. They say well, we allow them, let them come over the kill. But when we talk, they say no law form new body for dear Michael. So we before me talk and say, if we guild now the correct structure. Me, I not get problem with that. We can go ahead with Gil. That's why I say one of the credits I will ever remain for Gil Michael. Now in office. Now they say grab say no coach one no do so. Now for the stigma. What's in the stigma? This is a body where form where pioneer follow on a form. Now the money, the trade union money, film guild money, now we use. Follow we call people in a meeting. Follow we form the film council today where they talk kakato apawiso. So what's in the stigma? Not somebody won't have formed before. And now it's not about you guys going out. When I come back and today they talk come back, we reach to a point. Trust me, most of who position that we don't put and say, we they give an up to council members. Since this not the correct structure, let them can see how they feed them start in position. That was the two pieces for go discuss. Then say no. And so well, since what we want, they say let we just get new body, new name. We say well, we not go do this on behalf of our membership, but we go listen. We go to our membership and we tell what we talk. Indeed, that was what we did. We listen, name come up in the name of Safu. We go in a general meeting where if you go Facebook now, you get that AYV meeting because it was live streamed. You understand? We in Kigobi Dede, not totally, we present the matter to the general membership. The general membership tell we plain say there is no way we will dissolve film guild. Now it's trade union with cap 22 registration where now a trade union like just like the teachers union or any other trade union in this country. If we get that status, why would we not get the status not go can join with? And the most foolish thing these guys are saying is, if we dissolve film guild, what would they come from? Then say that it's trade union. How would they register? Then say would they go dissolve film guild registration? Would they go change no more now? So why you need for go change? We already there is a structure where they imagine dictionary. You dey go change something for form that same thing there where already that thing they in existence. It doesn't make sense. Never. So we look at it and say, "Bo, this no make sense to we." But rather, we can't join we. If in an election, we all will come and see how they move. But now we go into election. They say no. Then go on and say because we not agree to join, then they go ahead with the staff. That was the first statement they made. Because we not agree join, then still they go. After 2 months or 3, staff will not agree work. Then come again they say because we not agree join, so there's self need for drop staff. You see how people they confuse themselves. Now they say then dissolve council. Then after then dissolve council, then they can then dissolve council for can form staff, even though we not agree join. Now after 2 to 3 months, they say again, no, they need for cancel name again because we not still agree join staff. So this guy just they box up the industry, they turn we, and truly speaking, we not even know side. Then they go with people, and the thing just confusing. So themselves not even know, get a clear mandate to then they work on. See, there's some of them go say they want to operate as a trade union because based on things that we then they call, we're already a trade union there. So then they go say they want operate as a regulatory body. Well, already government they can set up a regulatory body. But to me, as the current Secretary General, I want to make this again. Say, film guild is always open. We want unity in this country. We dey call on council members. Say, this not only property. And there are guys among you what we should say very active for come in follow push the guild. We still open doors for una. Let ego not make una go the wrong way. Una come, let us see how they fix this country film business. Me and you, like me and then go away then as studio, so my able gets other way. I they facilitate film, I they get me own, I they do me documentaries and other things that they do me. But there are other people who not get access. There are other people who not even get the understanding how to go about for do film. Okay. How then they pay them for get money minus not being in leadership. So let leadership not just can't catch we still they do the wrong thing. Let we come and do things not just for we, but for even people that we not carry into the industry, we get for benefit into this industry. So for short, sir, now this I get for me brother, especially me brother within a studio and council general membership.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. That's the voice of Director in Scandry, and this Scandry had the Secretary General for the Sierra Leone Film Guild. I'm going to do something quickly. Let's read up this update from the ministry dated on the 5th of November 2024, where the Sierra Leone Film Guild be posted on the Facebook handle. Then they come as a result after the meeting will be held. I hope we see this particular one. Yeah. There's a quick update after the meeting held at AYV, in which Director Cheryl will be the make state of. But I read quickly the updates where the Salon Film Guild talk. The Salon Film Guild make and clear on the Facebook handle say, we checked at U building to inform the Director of Information and Civic Education about the current status of the film policy and our discussion with members of the Sierra Leone or the former, they recognizable as the former Salon Film Council. We informed him that the extension we needed to look into the film policy and about what we have done so far, including the following: 1, a defined structure we all accepted. 2, film industry name, Salon Film Union with the acronym SAFU. After the members of the former film council rejected the idea of using and maintaining the nationally and internationally renowned SL Film Guild because of what they refer to as a stigma on their own parts. The calls are coming in. Hold on quickly. Let's bring up this caller. Yes, you know what's the call from, please?
Hello.
Yes, you know what's the call from?
Of course, now I'm at 90 talk.
Yes.
General Bar.
Yeah, General Bar. Yes, sir.
What's up? I don't follow the conversation. It's night. But let me just ask 3 questions. The first one.
I think we lost Bade. So let me pick up more calls. 079994993. This conversation, Abuju, it don't make it look like say it is beyond the election. Director Creo. It's like the postponement is not a big issue again. But I'll finish reading this quick, Director Creo, based on the updates where the Film Guild puts. So the Film Guild went on to say, I'll read again. Film industry name, Salon Film Union with the acronym SAFUL. After the members of the former Film Council rejected the idea of using and maintaining the nationally and internationally renowned SL Film Guild because of what they refer to as a stigma on their part. Third, an industry trademark we called Sierra Wood. When we then informed him about SL Fiji's members' concern over the agreement we'd made, such as the idea of dissolving the executive and killing the renowned name SL Film Guild, the union that has served the film industry for over 14 years and getting a new name. But I'll pick up this caller quickly. Yes, Amadou.
Yeah, sorry, now credit on. Anyway,
yes.
You concern, like, to be frank enough, like I get problem with the commissioners, the people who organize the election. It's rather unfortunately that these people and they say we are going to do election with delegates. It's fine, but mind you, the delegate is just around something like 115 according to their own, or maybe I might stand to be corrected. I understand that. Why they not allow like the registered members and from the guild participate in the election? So that you know we register at the cinematographer, you know we register at the producers guild, you know can do the voting. So me, I somehow confused. I really somehow confused on this particular election because some of these people who they call delegates, when last they do film, when last they go on location, when last like some of who won when last. If you check most of the people who they suffer at the locations, now people who need to delegate, we don't put them time, resources, money, but yet still they can't participate in election with them to say, well, this is what we want, this is what we like things to be. So I really want to let the commissioner anti-IS or so, let's just give something like that. We understand. Some of we understand. That's why at some point in time, like we've been doing the III on the election, but me can't see them like I remember say, I don't even get right for vote. Why am I like they make noise na social media these days? It makes no sense. People like that just can't concentrate and do a film.
Okay.
So madam, you can just try to enlighten me on that particular side.
Alright, okay. Thank you. But so just a quick disclaimer, in case they watch me live on Facebook. I reached out to the chairperson of the electoral committee. She consented to be part of the show. It gave me information needed. On this morning now, I reach out and make it clear, say, if me not bring person from Robinson in camp, in the withdraw in coming one into the show, and make it clear to her, say, Epic Radio not get any affiliation with any candidate. This conversation is not a candidacy conversation. So behind closed doors, there was agreement for have a debate. Let me talk now. But I put a disclaimer, say, the chairperson, I reached out to the chairperson, Madam Ishata, she consented for the part of the show, but on this latter minute now, he withdraw on the basis, say,
based on top, bottom, I really wanted to play the voice note that she sent to me. I want to play the voice note, but because of ethics, I know we'll actually play them out, but it decided for we stop down because of the information on meet and say how now one-sided conversation say the camp we come now camp director Momo and the camp of Robinson Ordinaya. So just a quick one, viewers, you watch me. This was a disclaimer where the film guild pull across say they don't distance themselves from the Salon Film Union on the idea being proposed. Yes, director, I'll come over to you quickly.
Okay, I'll pick up from the last part. From my brother Ba. Why not delegate? Do we have a total database of the entire film industry? The answer is no. Even Film Guild, I was a national coordinator, do they have a total database of all man? No. Yeah? Recently, they just conclude SLFA
yes, election. Yes.
How was it done? All the footballers then go vote? Would that then kiss off and feel?
I didn't footballer.
All the footballers then go vote? No, it was delegates. Being delegates election don't mean say the they can marginalize other set of people. No, but because there are so many things we tied to us, and this one not be come off from Film Council. Let people they know one thing. That we hand over everything to the committee and then begin put them things in together. Quick one for the name Safu, as my brother Iskandri say. Iskandri, respect will continue between me and you two. Yeah, but the right thing and the right thing for be done. You get me? It's true that one for be unique. I respect that. Me don't believe, I don't understand now from which angle they come. The one for make a load they unique. Okay, fine. And the unique one are that we want to get Film Guild as the trade union body where they in charge and all the other guild and the other. When me being there as the coordinator, there was a challenge even with Actors Guild and Screenwriters Guild for be part of that thing. They say, okay, let me get Film Guild as the general body where they pant up all the guild them. We had challenges with that. Recently now see them posted they don't get an MOU with all the guild them, which is fine. Radios they don't put videos against the council election. We didn't say a word. They don't do a lot of things. We not talk nothing. We concentrate on having the election because we know that the election will bring sanity. Yeah. As Emma say they no go. Then clearly the try for tell we say they not go work with council. That is what they're saying. Who is council going to the president for?
I think we'll get a call on the line. Daramikaba is calling here, another person is calling here. But we're picking the calls. Yes, director.
Hello.
Yes,
Sorry you had the call back late. I see was to answer my question. But I just want to make it clear to them. So then they say we not get data of who they do film in this council, but we get that kind of small set of people and we already don't force people we registered at the guild. So it's not possible for them to be with all, but there is a data.
The Film Guild be don't Film Guild be don't talk say
they know the tally of the numbers them or membership of
Film Guild be don't make campaigns clear say.
So now based on that the expectation saying that Nayanda will pull and talk about you can do the voting and then people are because they are registered. Because it sounds very funny to me. So this one cannot but to I have a lot of respect, but it will be so hard for me. They go I think I don't even get. I don't know how you get some fun. Tell one of the participants. I expect me for that. Then I could just link back and watch.
All right, okay.
But it's fine. Just want to just get the election done. Whosoever gets for we because everybody knows me team I know I.
All right,
okay. Man for thing that team a day.
All right,
but
okay.
But at the same time, we need something positive.
All right, okay. All right, okay. This is getting very hectic because the conversation is getting heated up because I literally want for add up into the show that I took a Diallo. Richard forget something for say about the entirety of farm and also President Daram is still calling for let's join the show and for let will get in view about the conversation. But the key thing here is it looks as if the issues far more bigger.
Far bigger.
The issues go beyond the postponing of from how I was seeing things, not as an insider like that to show, but as an outsider, it was just the election being postponed. That was the issue. But now there's an ugly part. That is why we center the topic: the good, the bad, and the ugly. So for the ugly part, director, yes,
For we
Creole.
feel say the election postponed because from waiting the commissioner say, one, then get things ready for put together, they're not able to put them together. So for that, then they push the elections. You get me? It was never as a result of film guild. No. We not been get we from as far as we concerned, we not get issue with film guild.
And Dr. Isazuka Kedialo is putting on Facebook. He say Ingo recommend for Leona get a town hall discussion for decide on who to vote for fairness to all filmmakers.
We are ready and open up to anything. Yeah. But mind you, like waiting doctor they say, the installment of this election therefore do with people resources we don't go. Therefore don't just tell we say election is the right. People we just come out from the top. Yeah, this man you go the tour, would I pay for you?
Georgia team no.
Who said if you see that money they come? We're not from council. No. Not from people within the hierarchy of soldier team, making sure that we get them tour done. And we not only take the tour, they tell people say vote for soldier or vote for Yamomo, but that there's an industry called the saloon film industry.
Okay.
We for know what.
All right. So I see Darami Kabala put up Darami Kabala quickly. Yes. President Darami, you won't get a point for clarify.
Yes. You don't get them to create a lot of time to explain a lot of things. And I'm still saying this. Creo's my brother. Well, I'll continue to say this to the rest of my life. I'm disappointed in Creo. Creo, wait, sit down at our radio this week, he talks had in Kingston. It was the same Creo 2-3 years ago. They talk the same thing against the Sierra Leone Film Council that he's talking about right now. Yeah? He said he wants for them look unique. This is coming new to you, Creo. Sometimes you know if you stand for something, stand for, but just be sincere to yourself.
I am sincere, Darami. I am.
And I repeat this again to the hosts, yeah? The Sierra Leone Film Guild and the Sierra Leone Film Council, it's not a new thing. You put it at radio, no, to the fingertip of everything. Creo has been the national coordinator. Okay, yes, the court actors guild we get issue of. Film guild is not a special body. Film guild is a body of all guilds executive. We don't explain this past 1,000 times. Why did you form SAFU? What will be the purpose of the formation of SAFU? Let Creo explain that one.
Was SAFU formed by council? Was SAFU formed by council, Darami?
I want to come inside.
SAFU was not formed. SAFU name was proposed. And then tell Una say, we then go discuss with people, then we go get back to Una. Then Una jump under one day, Una go form committee, Una select the people that Una want select.
That is after the AYV meeting. That is after the AYV meeting, and you know about that.
Okay.
That now after the AYV meeting.
Proposed by Glamour, they say we dey get a meeting, we dey go inform with people. Diction, you are part of that meeting.
Yes, I was, and I already put across the disclaimer.
And the meeting was not for that SAFU even. It was for guild. It was not for the SAFU.
SAFU was never formed. Okay, if SAFU was formed, waiting at the documents, bring the signatories were signed for the formation of SAFU.
Darami, whether SAFU was formed or not, in that meeting at AYV, it was not anything that has to do with SAFU. Now go talk about.
Film Council gets a document. Addition, I share with you the working documents of the establishment of the Sierra Leone Film Council.
Yeah, sure.
I shared with you the report of the inauguration of the Sierra Leone Film Council.
Sure.
Why are these people ignoring this document when set up the Sierra Leone Film Council? The second signatory to the formation of the Sierra Leone Film Council was Film Guild. The first signatory at the Sierra Leone Sun Valley. Sun Valley merged up to Film Guild because Sun Valley was never given a trade union certificate to operate. So the Ministry of State advised Sun Valley say, "We now go merge with Film Guild." That is how Sun Valley merged with Film Guild, and all the guilds then become under Film Guild. And Film Guild now pioneered the formation of the Sierra Leone Film Council. Why Sierra Leone Film Council receive Film Guild as a threat, as a rebel, as a
No.
peace?
No, Darami, you didn't permit Sam. Nobody's seen Film Gill as a threat or rebel. No.
Yes.
Now, Una, they see themselves as rebel.
Lakam Sonsai. Yeah.
So, Creole has been the national coordinator of the Sierra Leone. He was
Which I've
part of
never
the team of
denied.
Vision 1212 when we take around this contact salon with the policy issue. We come now, we all put that document together. Creole was part of the organization of the Sierra Leone Film Conference, where we developed a strategic document. Creole was part of the dinner where we hold. Creole was part of so many things, especially with me, personally. It gets personal reason why I joined. I don't want to get into that.
There is nothing personal.
Okay, let's say
Darami.
Lakam.
Not tarnish me character on air.
So
There's
director,
nothing personal.
Director,
for me for
this
joining
conversation
the
is going. I think
council.
I don't know director of this conversation.
So
for
let
now.
me-
Nothing
I want
personal.
to say
I'm dropping praise. I don't drop praise Darami of the conversation for now because
Yes.
it sounds like an
I
attack
want to
now.
say
And
something.
this is not an attack.
No, they all they come at
Yes.
Creole. They all they come at Creole. Why are you coming at Creole?
I want to say something.
Yes, we don't get much time.
Like just say we not get much time.
Yeah, we don't
Like
get much
just
time. It's
say.
already past 3 o'clock. We supposed to round
Me
up
just
now.
one for let we now understand where the problem lies.
So what does the problem lie? And how can we solve it?
Now. The problem lies. Sierra Leone Film Council been done dissolve. Now forget this one body running.
Was that dissolvement? Is it a gentleman's agreement on a document?
Now Sierra Leone Film Council on their own decide for dissolve.
That's the word Namot.
No, yes. Now because then don't dissolve. For now can get this one body, then they request the Sierra Leone Film Guild executive safe for dissolve. Then the Sierra Leone Film Guild no see say it possible.
So as it stands, as we round off, wouldn't that the immediate step we should take for restore that harmony back within the industry?
Well now they difficult, now they feel say if we not drop now the Sierra Leone Film Guild already established well like that how that I mean in the talk. It is obvious. Yeah. The Sierra Leone Film Council now certain people will be informed for certain period of time. So according to the Sierra Leone Film Guild or how it's supposed to be, they're not for them by now. You dey get what they say?
Sure.
So the Sierra Leone Film Guild even get problem with that body who will be informed under that kind of law will give a mandate within 3 years. Still they exist and with this kind of difficulty.
So in the final wrap up of this, as per the topic of the converse today, the good, the bad, the ugly, I want to highlight the good side, the bad and the ugly side of the entirety of the film council.
To me, Mohamed Sharif, the good part of this thing, me own personal, not in support of any other, me share personally. The good side of it, if we don't find follow get election force, let Michael and Cecily let them come on. We're pastoral all alone because me, I'm not saying any win this election.
So what's the bad side?
The bad side of it, now that the Sierra Leone Film Council, the bad side of it now, the Sierra Leone Film Council get problem with the guild, then self they lack on some credibilities because if this election saga they draw so, within the Sierra Leone Film Council, then get people away safe, then they shake the election. So it's like when you get palaver, you get the other person safe for get chance for car, like also divided. You get other people. So the Sierra Leone Film Council, then self as Film Council, they are hugely divided.
So what's the ugly side?
The ugly part of it, now that Sierra Leone Film Guild, they want Sierra Leone Film Council for just forget about this election and can join the Sierra Leone Film Guild. Whilst the Sierra Leone Film Council wants the Sierra Leone Film Guild for operate all the guilds them autonomously. Then they forget for that guild executive, then take that guild executive, they can form that one body where they call SAFO. That's the real fact where they no go tell you. Me, I go tell you not in the support of anybody.
Okay.
The real fact in that one day, the Sierra Leone Film Guild want this council now, they cannot form them before and for time, it not gets existence again. Government they form the council according to the document. Let them left that council now, they can't join the guild. That structure where they give even people in position. The Sierra Leone Film Council say no, don't dissolve, so we need for stay relevant. So let themselves drop that one, they can make that SAFU.
Yes. So director, the bashing, it seems as if you are the film council because Buju,
no, yes,
the way how curiosity.
But when I guild people and they respond by this meeting.
So I'm mostly seeing the guild people coming into the conversation of itself, and you sitting there as if you're sweating. You're so sweating in this and all that. You look like the film council seated as a person. So just a quick
I understand from which angle me brother they come out. I was an asset at the film guild, whether they accept or not, and me going to film council was for one reason. It was never a personal interest. The reason was we get a sanitized council. I go quote one my brother Fortipong in the retreat of the Sierra Leone Film Guild.
The one held at the American Corner.
American Corner. I went there. I was invited. I went there, and he said, "The one for bring the council guilty." I said, "Come on, una no go do that. Una do nothing. A retreat una come. Can you set up a retreat and do so? What una they do?" And Fortipong said, "Me no even feel say there be need for dissolve a council because we need for get council. There should be a council. You get me? So we are not saying that let the guild and dissolve, especially from soldier team. I'm not taking Michael's bullet when I need it and use it on me right now. And Michael in Plaba, Michael in executive bullet, they shoot me with right now, which I fine with. You get me? Without they saying respect for Kriwe being there, not get her again. That is not a problem. Yeah, it is never a problem. But people don't respect today, tomorrow don't respect them, but they still they move on with their life, which is fine for me. What soldier team is keen about, I think Sherwood don't talk now. One forget the election, done away with this election. Yeah, because waiting Gil the Allah said the election of all now some people, some other people their own celebration Andy. The sooner we fail not forget this election, you keep in Michael continue for in power, and there is no way you can tell Michael say no do the X and Z. It's not possible. I can tell you that for free. Instead of getting your own drink and your own stick, where we don't create already in the industry. So having them that executive for go, then get a new brand, a new executive. Even though he was there as a co-chair, where some man go say after us he be there. But I must work with Michael enable.
So Prezo, we not get much time again
yes,
for round off. So I just want to pinpoint the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because the entirety of the comment section, Buju, just the conversation is about the postponement of the election, but now it's like the guild versus the council. And I very recall the last time, Buju, we had a conversation about the guild and the council, Buju. We see how that conversation behind of Fortipong was so disgruntled, and then he was very, you were there, you were here, yeah. Attack and all that.
Yeah.
You almost were left the show because of the personal attack,
yeah.
And you are here again. So I think there's something about you wearing as the film council is you, or are you the film council? That's a conversation for another time. But let me look at the good, the bad, and the ugly. Pinpoints one by one by one.
So for me, the good partner that we get in this election, they transform.
Will this election hold?
This election will hold. It is going to hold.
If it doesn't hold, what will happen?
If this election not hold, even then when they talk as Film Guild, it not will be that easy for them. It not be that peaceful for them as for run the industry. And according to him, now that we get the Film Guild, one for make them unique, we want to have one industry, one body. Now that's all we ask for. You get me? One body. Kray is not fighting for position. Mama is not fighting for position. It can't be talk and he say we all get, I get what I'm doing, I have what I'm doing. But just that we want to see how they move on. So I feel say we should hold this election. That is the good thing.
So let's go to the bad now.
The bad thing is that if we do not hold this election, it is going to be a very hit on us again as an industry. Because already stakeholders and other government people don't feel say, okay, now they don't begin radio if they get election. But unfortunately, boom, this whole thing come about council and guild back. Me I be say that thing they don't lead them. This whole thing come up. So that is a bad thing. Again for they get bad signal again about the industry that are we'll be talking and say not for ready. They're still not ready. Yeah. And the ugly thing about the whole thing is that it's so unfortunate that we bother them, they ask council for dissolve, council ready for dissolve, then we get ready for dissolve. If then dissolve the national executive of the Film Guild, who that they die? Who's gonna die? If that person they die, not a problem. No, they making casket. But I don't feel say anybody go die. No.
Okay.
Let's do this and see how Dagami is a very good leader. I can tell anybody. Now my brother, that's to say, he's a very good leader. I've worked with him. I'd imagine Dagami and Momo they work together. My God, I'm the one that was kind of, now now Blossom industry they get like this in growth because I know these two people. Then are people with just for waiting they want.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we're not get much time again. Would you like bring into this conversation as we round off finally the entirety of the film council? We were here to talk about election, but unfortunately now a move over now to a film guild and film council. I know it's going to be like a sonko something like that. Buju. Yes, Buju.
Yeah. As we don't listen, crew, and of course this we
Darame
call Talexi incessantly and took one pass mark. I see the come at crew everywhere. So this, two hours in the equal right. You understand? 2 hours in the equal right. So I think I for try no more sit on at table and try for India and let the election go. Like crew they say, if election will go on, then the possibility for now, and you just never continue, and I'm going to do what you have to do. So it better than pull an account new blood and see how the industry get for.
All right, okay. So thank you very much, Kontiman Buju. Well, Dr. Kake still insisted Leo una get a town hall discussion for fairness to all filmmakers. All man come in same mind and a round off. It'll be a good one here on the entertainment review. Special thanks to Mr. Engineer Winner Serious Kalapindo. We don't make it watch we live on Facebook. We so sorry we be there live on the radio land and able get to it. Well, listeners, something is good for my own part, and I believe now I will not be able to say it on the radio, but I believe Buju will say it perhaps. I can't say that, but I think so within the course of the drive and other shows, Buju will make it clear to listeners and viewers out there about the slight changes so don't get now office now to we about how things left for going. And all special thanks to Director Creo, the film council in person, where you don't take all the bullets today. So whenever Director Creo is here, you always get the bashing, the energy, and allotment. So someone is even calling, even when I'm from the film council, so we cannot pick any call again and all. So we meet up next week. Thank you very much, Director Sherody. Looking forward for all your film projects away on and all that. I don't be dictionary debonair, and it has been a very good one. I'm an outsider, not an insider. We don't get side. I am neither part of guild, I'm neither part of council, I'm neither part of soldier team, neither part of no camp. I'm a journalist and an entertainment journalist to be fair. Thank you very much, Buju. Till next week Saturday, we will get something big. Bye bye.